Hey there, I'm Luke the Cookin Camper. Zena the Glamper Camper is hanging out inside. We're actually parked right outside the house, and we're getting ready for a big trip. So I am gonna deep clean the camper, and I've got 3 crazy cool Temu finds to do it. This is a sponge grinding block. It's basically just like cut your own cleaning or kitchen sponge. This was only 9 cents. I mean, how can they give you this for 9 cents? And it's a cut your own product. So obviously we needed scissors. So we have these Temu scissors here for only 7 cents. And for 49 cents, we got some other just cleaning sponges. We got 5 of these for 49 cents. So all 3 of these items will be linked below, but let's start trying them. I mean, all of these were under $1, so let's get into it. I'm interested to see how hard or easy this stuff is to cut. Feels almost like sandpaper. Okie dokie, so we're gonna fold a little bit out. Maybe that much. Now we're gonna see, and those 7-cent scissors cut through it like butter. Seriously, cannot believe this. So we're going to try this out. I've never cleaned with anything like this before. On the package it shows them like doing dishes and cleaning a cutting board. So I don't know, let's go in the fridge, I guess. Like I said, I've never used anything like this before to clean. Let's see, this looks pretty hard to come off. Let's see if it'll get that off. Okay, well, it's getting something off. It does look a lot cleaner right there. Let's spray a little bit more. I haven't cleaned the fridge, so that spot must just be a little bit stained. But the other side is just like a sponge. Which that side appears to be working pretty well. It's not super, I feel like this is a terrible view. It's not super absorbent. If you can see, a lot of the cleaning chemical is like, see how you can just kind of like push it out. But except for the super stained spots, it appears to be doing pretty well. It does create a lot of bubbles. Let's see if I kind of push the sandpapery side into the crack. Ooh, yeah, that works well. Like I said, the yellow stuff is stained, but at least we can scrub everything else off, right? Whoever invented, oh, see, it got that stuff right off. Whoever invented refrigerators annoys me, because why they would make all these super weird angles and crevices will cease to amaze me, because no matter what, any fridge I've seen gets dirty in those spots, and they're like impossible to clean. That's why in the cracks they're stained yellow, because I have never been able to get that yellow out because of the weird crevices. But this Temu product is working really well. I love that you can cut it to size. This, I think, is a perfect size to do a task like this. So I guess I'm just gonna finish up the fridge and then we'll move on. So far, I'm really liking this scrubbing sponge. Now, it's not super absorbent, so I did have to use a rag just to wipe up the excess cleaner. But, I mean, if you're anything like me and you clean a fridge, it's never going to be totally spotless. I mean, these are totally, totally stained. I have no idea how to get that off. But this thing did a lot better than just a rag and cleaning chemicals could have. So I definitely think that this is a buy. But first, let's try it on another surface. Okay, so now we've got our little sink area here. Now I'm using the same, I don't recommend mixing products, but I'm using the same product so I don't have to cut a new piece. So let's give this a nice little spray down, and we'll see what happens. Now again, it's not absorbent, so I will need something to soak up the extra cleaner, but it's getting everything right off of the sink surface. This sink is very hard to clean. This is just the sink that the camper came with. And you can see this sanding sponge is able to get right into the corners. That is literally the hardest surface to clean in our whole camper. And this scrubby did a great job. But now I want to try out this one. This is a little bit softer, and I want to try it on my cooktop. This is just like a basic yellow sponge. I'm going to use the soft side. We'll see how absorbent it is. It actually appears like the green side was a little bit more absorbent. Look how clean that is. So I used the yellow side to get it all bubbly, and then I used the green side and just did circular motions. And that appeared to soak it all up, and it looks really clean. I think that worked pretty well. Let's clean the front of the microwave. Okay, so we used this sponge with Windex on the outside of the microwave. Looks pretty clean. Then we used this with the multi-purpose cleaner on the inside of the microwave. I think it did a pretty good job. There's still a little bit. The scrubby side really gets in there, especially if it's a metal surface like that. Now I have realized if you use it on plastic, I don't know if you can see that, but it does scratch it a little bit. And it did leave some marks on the top of our sink. But for like caked on food or cooked in food or baked in food, that scrubby side does a great job. And now we are going to use one of the yellow sponges. I have already sprayed a bunch of stainless steel cleaner into it, and we're just gonna see what happens. So I gotta clean the fridge and the kind of outside of the microwave. So I sprayed it on the green part, and then I was thinking I could like wipe it smooth with the yellow part. Ooh, that looks good. That did a really good job, actually. The other thing to note about the cut yourself thing is it does, if you use it on plastic like in the fridge, it will leave like a little bit of a residue. It's almost like it's like sanding off whatever you're cleaning. So you have to have another rag to wipe it off, which is fine because ultimately it's still cleaning better than a normal rag would anyways. Now we're gonna try this in the shower. I'm not concerned about it like making it rough or anything because the shower already has some interesting texture on the floor. So I just sprayed it down. Now the shower, no matter what you clean it with, is something that you scrub and then you have to wipe out with either paper towels or a towel. But holy guacamole, that got it right up. really like this. So I just cut a new piece, and I want to see this little step for our toilet is kind of hard to clean. I'd say that looks pretty good. Like I said earlier, if you're looking for something to soak up the mess, now that did kind of soak that up. If you're looking for it to soak it up as you go, this might not be the product for you, because like I said, I have been using a rag to pick up what this has scrubbed off. But if you have a bunch of stuff that is caked on and needs a good scrubbing to get off, this could be the tool for you. Now I've got a lot of wood to clean, so I'm gonna try out my wood cleaner on this sponge. It's almost like the yellow side is less absorbent than the green, but it just takes a while to soak in. Can cover big sections at a time, so that's good. That was the fastest I've ever been able to wash all the wood in here or clean it. Now, I don't know if you can tell on camera, it is just a little bit streaky. Like, every once in a while you can see a streak. I don't know if that's just because I use too much cleaner or what, but it looks the same, if not better than it would have if I used a regular rag. So the last thing we have to do is use my floor cleaner, and I'm going to try it out on one of these sponges. That worked really well. Overall, I'm very happy with these Temu products. They helped me get the camper all spick and span. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. The camper is all clean. If you liked any of the cleaning tools that we got from Temu, they're all going to be linked down below. Use our promo code GET2440 to get an additional percentage off of your total order if you are a new app user. Get out and enjoy what God has given us, and get out and enjoy nature and food as much as we do. Have a great one.